Hey y'all, we've got something special for you today. So when Sam and I moved from the US to Romania, one thing that we were definitely going to miss was Indian food, bigly. We're like huge fans of it. And luckily for us, we stumbled upon an Indian restaurant in Sibiu. So come on in, let's check it out. We're actually here with the co-owner and proprietor, the man you're going to meet, Khan, when you come here to Indian Soul Cuisine. So Khan, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your background?
Thank you. About myself, okay. I was born in a small town in Goa, which is a small city in India, and I finished my school there. I have done hospitality. After that, I moved to Dubai. I lived in Dubai for almost 5 years, and I have a very good background about the hospitality.
Like operations and all that
Yes.
kind of stuff. Wonderful.
Yes, I have a good foundation.
Yeah.
So I moved to Dubai. I moved to Sibiu, in Romania, almost 3 years back. After the pandemic, and it was a nice opportunity for me to come here. And what was missing was the Indian cuisine.
Okay.
You know?
Interesting. Is there a reason why you picked Romania? Was it just like you threw a dart on the map and you said, I'm going to go here?
I was actually applying for a job from Dubai because I wanted to try something new.
Okay.
Especially in the West.
Yeah.
Because here is a lot of things to learn.
Okay.
So Romania, I never planned about Romania. It just suddenly came up, and I just like, let's do it.
Okay.
You know?
Very nice. Very nice. And do you find that what was the inspiration, let's say, for starting an Indian restaurant?
Oh, that's a good question. I was working in Sibiu normally, so whenever I'd meet Romanians, they were always asking me, "Oh, it's from India." Okay. So do you have I like your food. Do you have any Indian restaurants here? I said, unfortunately, no. You know, many people they are the one who admire me to do this. You know, like you're Indian. Why don't you start Indian restaurant? Even I love our cuisine.
Yeah.
So, and I took it as an opportunity in Sibiu, small town. So why not the first Indian restaurant? Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. I mean, it's very interesting. You know, when we first came to Romania about 5 years ago,
Okay.
one of the places we came to was Sibiu,
Yes.
and you could not find an Indian restaurant
Oh, yes.
or any sort of ethnic cuisine outside of
True.
what you would expect to find at a typical Romanian restaurant.
Absolutely.
So one might say you're a little bit of a trailblazer in that way, which is very cool. And do you find also like your clientele, the range? Do you have a lot of locals that come, tourists? Do you service, as we've noticed, there is a growing Southeast Asian community here in Sibiu?
Sibiu is known for tourists. It's a historical city. Mostly we have international tourists. I was expecting mostly Asian people, mostly tourists.
Okay.
They will come to my restaurant. But I'm surprised that 90% of the clients are local.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's spectacular.
Even I was scared, you know. I was like, okay, maybe Romanians they don't like spicy food, you know. Because
This is true.
I was, you know, like, because if you see Romanian food, very like I don't feel any spice there and there. Okay, that's how their cuisine is. So our cuisine is very different.
Yeah.
It's a lot of spices, a lot
Absolutely.
of flavor, you know. And so I was a bit scared. Maybe Romanian they don't like it, but I'm so surprised they love it.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Now, speaking a little bit about Indian cuisine, because, you know, it's very easy to just think, oh, well, the food in India must be the same
Yeah.
everywhere in India, which is obviously not the case.
True, true.
What kind of style, what cuisine do you experience here?
Okay, so in India, each states have its own cuisine.
Okay.
Like which people don't know. Mostly people know about Indian cuisine, butter chicken, chicken tikka masala. These cuisines are from the North India, which is the upper side of
To
India.
the Punjab region. right?
Exactly.
Yes.
From that part of region. So that part is not really spicy.
Okay.
So and people really love it. If you go to the UK, America, people are more. When they think about Indian food, okay, tikka masala, butter chicken.
Right.
So we kept this as a high. This is our high selling product.
Okay.
Especially the butter chicken, which is
Yeah.
coming now.
Awesome.
And which is also my favorite as
Okay,
well. And,
okay.
And the thing why butter chicken is like for the people who's trying for the first time.
It's a
who's-
good intro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then the first step is butter chicken. Then they go to chicken tikka masala. Then they go to biryani. You know. There's a
Yeah,
different
of course, of course. And from where you grew up, what was sort of like your favorite dish?
Oh.
Like, I mean, where specifically in India did you come from?
Now I come from the to the seaside,
Okay.
to the west of India, which is the coastal, Konkan coastal.
Okay.
What in my region mostly we eat fish.
Okay.
Lot of fish.
A lot of fish.
Every day fish,
Oh,
fish
wow.
and bread. So my favorite cuisine is in back home is fish thali.
Okay.
That's delicious.
It's the best.
It's
the
the
best.
best. If you go to the Goa, you must try the fish thali.
Okay, we will.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to India next. Who
Sure.
knows? Very nice, very nice. What do you find to be special about Indian food? Does it bring you some comfort being so far away from home? Is it you are very proud of your cuisine and you want to share it with the world? What drives you?
Absolutely. So in Sibiu, there is a very few community of Indians, and I'm so proud to have an Indian restaurant. And I'm also so proud to represent my 1.5 billion and my culture in a small historical city of Sibiu.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Because that's something too that we noticed, you know, when we had first come to Sibiu about 5 years ago, we really didn't see that influx that you now have today, which is fantastic. It adds so much to the culture, very rich culture that's already found here in Sibiu.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that you're providing some level of comfort for individuals that find themselves so far away from home.
That's true.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
And my next question for you is about a little bit more about your menu
Yes.
here. How did you go about designing the menu? What was sort of the thought behind it? You wanted to provide an easy on-ramp for obviously the Romanian palate, but also you are probably very popular with a lot of the individuals that grew up eating this type of food, right?
Yeah. So okay. So we have designed very limited amount of products.
Okay.
Because the main thing is we don't have a very small kitchen and we don't want to overload the menu because I just want people of Sibiu just to get used to it.
Yeah.
By the next year, I will try to improve and try to add some more dishes. And so right now, I'm just giving with limited products.
Okay.
So let them get used to it. After that, for sure.
Drive it up there
Yeah.
for sure. That's awesome. That's awesome. And I can imagine because like sometimes I'll be home, I want to make something that I don't know brings me some comfort, an American style dish, and I'm going through the grocery store and I'm racking my brain about where can I find this really barbecue sauce? Can't find it. But how do you go about, because the Indian cuisine is all about flavor, it's all about spices.
True.
And how do you source that stuff all the way here in Romania?
To get the things, it's a bit difficult.
Okay.
So basically, I can find some spices in Germany or France, but I prefer to buy straight from India.
Okay.
And luckily, my sister, she lives in Mumbai.
Okay.
And Mumbai is a big market.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
market of spices.
Absolutely.
They export all over the world. So I just call my sister once a month. I tell her, okay, I need 10 kilo of this, 10 kilo of that, and she pack everything for me. And within 15 days, everything is in Sibiu.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Do you hear that, folks? If there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is pakora. Tell us a little bit about this dish and why it's special.
So this pakora has two names, bhaji and pakoras, which is really famous in India. Basically, the best season to enjoy this when it's really cold, or in monsoons. In India, we have monsoon. So people enjoy with this masala chai.
Okay.
This is made of vegetable. If you can say it's completely vegan, but the sauce is made with yogurt and green coriander, mint, green chilies. Wow. A lot of green stuff.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. A little would seem piquant, but you can handle it, guys. You can handle it, I promise.
And here we have a papad. this is like a daily meal for people who eat with the rice, like something they need crunchy. Same with green chutney sauce.
Okay. Fantastic. What are the seeds? Are these
It's a cumin seeds.
wonderful? Look at that. Very crispy. This is fantastic stuff, man.
Oh, it's not spicy.
I can handle my spice.
Alright, so here we have the butter chicken. This is my really, really favorite.
Folks. Check my board. All right. Yes, the butter chicken. That's where I started with my Indian cuisine journey. It's kind of a standard everywhere in the world
Yeah.
now at this point. But this is a fantastic, very hearty dish. That'll fill you up for sure, definitely. And then we've got the naan.
Yes.
You gotta have the naan, right? Would you say naan is like? It's like Indians. It's like the Indian version of Mamalika. It's on. It's like on every. You know. It's like
Yes.
it's like the staple. It's
Absolutely.
like you can't have a dish without it. You know what I mean? It's always there.
So we either enjoy with the rice or with the naan. I prefer with the naan. It is amazing
Yeah.
how the naan soak the sauce of butter chicken goes so good. So
Let me
good.
get in here. We're gonna try some of this here. We're gonna soak it up. We're gonna soak it up. Man, guys, order this. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. And you'll find really, really, really nice cuts of chicken and meat in here. Shut on my board. The very best. That's wonderful. So, this is comfort food.
Yes.
Yeah? This is like, it's a cold day out.
Yeah.
I need something yummy. I need something warm. Order the butter chicken. So never, never regret it. It's the best.
Tell my mom.
How many years have you been eating Indian food, Sam?
Ooh, 10. I started eating Indian food when I lived in Chicago. I
Yeah.
grew up in New Jersey, and there's a really big Indian population there. But I never really tried it before I moved to Chicago, and there was this restaurant in Chicago that I was like obsessed with. Obsessed. They're like, "Do you want it spicy?" And I'm like, "I want my mouth to be on fire."
I mean, it was.
And they
It
did that
was so
successfully.
hot that when it came out, it literally burned.
But
It was the best.
this is, I'm just so glad we found it, because I really was like, oh, we're moving to Romania. I like Romanian food, but I like a lot of ethnic food. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, thank God. Thank God.
Key to any good operation, as you might know, especially in the food industry, is how good is your chef? Khan, how good is your chef?
Oh, he's very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
How did you find him?
Basically, me and my partner Luis, we were checking for a chef around who is available in Romania, and we put a post on LinkedIn and also on Facebook, and we found many, but the best one we chose is the Karamjit Singh.
Okay.
He had almost 16 years of Indian cuisine experience.
That's fantastic. And quite, I mean, what like luck, right?
Yeah, true.
To find in
In-
Romania.
Absolutely. Because to bring someone from India, it's going to take a very long time.
Sure.
Yeah, so we were lucky to find him, and we are
What
so
a-
grateful for him.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And you guys are making these ingredients fresh every single day.
Yes,
Like
yes, yes,
everything is portioned out.
Absolutely.
That's what you got. When you're sold out, you're sold out.
Absolutely.
That's when I come early, stay late. Khan, you mentioned that one of the things you hope to do is to move to a bigger space,
Yes.
a bigger kitchen. Do you have plans to expand the menu?
Absolutely. So I'm gonna keep the same what we have right now because people really love it, and I also want to add some more, which is the thali.
Okay.
Thali is like very traditional Indian, very much traditional, which has varieties of vegetarian options, also vegan options.
Okay.
You have a choice, vegan or veg, or you can go for the non-veg as well.
Yeah.
So it's have varieties of options and people love it.
For those that may not be as familiar with Indian cuisine, a lot of Indian cuisine is actually vegetarian or even vegan friendly. Chicken being sort of the biggest protein, I would say, right? Of all.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Very healthy food. Very good stuff. Wonderful. Well, I do hope that, you do get a chance to continue to expand this, to provide, I think you provide an incredible service to the community here.
Thank you.
I think it's really important that, and I think too that Romanians are very curious people. And when they try something new and they like it, they go crazy for it. And so I think what you're bringing, adding this food to, and already, you can find so much here in Sibiu in terms of cuisine. There's a Vietnamese restaurant not too far away from here. But guys, Indian food, it's the best. It's the best. You don't want to miss it. My party people, did we have a great meal?
Delicious.
Always is. If you are ever in the Sibiu area traveling through, come here, check it out, get a great bite to eat. The Indian food here, you don't want to miss it. And if you're a local and you want to expand that palate, you want to challenge your taste buds in the best way possible, make a reservation and check out Indian Soul Cuisine. Lastly, Sam and I are foodies. We absolutely love food. So if you have an establishment you'd like us to highlight on our page, we'd be happy to stop by, drop a comment below, and we'll see you soon.